welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between these road warriors and our home team. Rigging the visiting sideline, as always, their head coach. Your guys coming in energized after that bye week. And across the way, we get a glance at their head coach. She and the league excited for this moment as we've got a matchup between two female head coaches. Scott here with Brock Heward, and everybody just about set. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Brings in the kick at the 9. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback that was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing the out route complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play, and it'll give him a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
21-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
2-yard pickup makes it
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of the season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's keeping it.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
That's caught for the first. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
11 on the play. And a first down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their gameplay. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing out to the left. Cut! And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 41-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's completed right side. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys pull that in front further. 13-zip. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. More coming up after this quick break. Out there and set. Let's get the 2nd quarter started. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 3.
Here's the throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So they bring Tressway back out there for another punt. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Another drive coming up for this offense. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, wow, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the penalty.
Back-to-back carries here. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now
Throw here, 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
6-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they get to him again! And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They send the tight end in motion left. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Cut out left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Result is a 1st down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
24-yard gain.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Dumps it off to his running back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Dumped off to his running back. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This offense looking to converge as they come up on 3rd down. They're throwing it. He's running for it. And he carries it in for the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking 1st down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Visitors 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense getting all set for this series. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On first down, they'll run. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Back to throw now. That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Back to
7.
throw. Setting up the screen. And they take him down right along the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll give him a first down.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Handoff on second and short. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
The tackle made.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
He's going to throw it. Catch is made in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
4 yards.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. There's 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. All or nothing here, fourth and goal. Cut near the goal line. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. And they're going to turn it over as fourth and goal fails.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Their offense running back out now. And if they want to repeat of their last drive, they're really going to have to earn it. This would have to go the entire length of the field. There's a dive up the middle. Escapes a defender. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Now we have our 2-minute warning. All set now, 1st and 10. Rolling from the gun here. Finds him on the slant. And he'll be blocked down along the 25-yard line. Mendoza the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 25-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Brought in right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Mendoza the hurry up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
Pass
line.
play on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40.
They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Still sticking with the passing game. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Makes the catch. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. They bring their tight end left.
3rd and
3rd down from the gun. Brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando...
And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
He's dropping back to throw. That is rejected at the line, as we say in the hoop song. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
1st and 10 from the 41. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. That's one he knows he should have had. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Back to work after throwing the pick. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
And a first down.
Blown back, it's the handoff. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 27 on the play, and they're going to have a first down.
Result is a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. They give it to him again. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another carry for him. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll give him a first down.
10 at the 15-yard line.
He'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Looking slant route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here from the gun, and he runs this one in for the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. They'll run here on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. toughness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Throwing it on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives them the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
To number 80. A 3-yard pickup.
Setting up to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up first down. They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Brings up
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Now here he goes again.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
That's on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. It's from 35 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense to the line. Here we go. A tight end in motion now. Here's the one back on the handoff. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Second down pass play coming. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
It's third down. And 8 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they'll have first down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Cut out left. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
They'll throw, third and long. Finds a man, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll send out the punting unit. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Tackle made right around the 26. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To number 87. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and
Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
45-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They go play action on first down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing it again here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
There he is on third and short. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Sets up
You know, third and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Run the throw here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a first down.
He'll throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Out of bounds at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Takes the second down snap. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's in for the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Our home team 24. Visitors 14.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense ready to take the field now. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Number 2. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
They put a receiver in motion right. 2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Complete out to the right side. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Offense up to the line fast. To the air on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They are throwing it again. This one's caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they bring him down around the 34. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
An 8-yard pickup results in a first down.
Working on 1st down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
First down. A gain of 15. And
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
taken down at the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Hits his running back. Touchdown! These guys making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Team 24. Visitors 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Dive play straight ahead. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
He was taken down.
So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 20.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Pass play coming here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield,
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we get a timeout from the defense.
At the 33-yard
Rough
line.
start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 27.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys holding on to a field goal lead. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The offense headed back to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Here he is to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And that is a touchdown! So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there, and I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Setting up to pass. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Dropping back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing it again here. He's got a man left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Sticking to the air here. Throw left side, complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And he's going to spike it with exactly 40 seconds left on the clock. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
To number 89. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Trying to push this past the marker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
At the 15-yard line.
And that's clocked with 9 seconds left. Time for maybe a couple of plays. 2nd and 10, still at that 15-yard line. Working now from the gun. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped.
Taken down and sacked. A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.